Hey everybody, it's Matthew. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with a new music reaction, and today we're going to be reacting to a new song from the Pretty Reckless. It has been a while since they've had a new song, but they have one that just came out on Friday called For I Am Death, and we're going to be looking at the music video today. So let's get right into this reaction here. Should be a really interesting one.
As I lay twiddling, home and alone, it spread to the suburbs, the cancer had grown. No one is real except you and me. Whatever it takes, it all costs to be free from life evermore, my life evermore, my life evermore.
It's interesting how we start with that acoustic intro there. This really quiet, kind of foreboding thing. She's talking to herself in the mirror. It's not quite synced. I don't know if that's an artistic choice, that her reflection or talking to herself is not synced completely with the words. That might be on purpose. That'd be really cool if it is. Then it has that build and we get the tease of the electric guitars and it quiets back down. It has that kind of weird change where it feels like, you know, it almost goes to major or something like that. It goes from being dark and then we get this kind of lighter kind of sound from Taylor.
There's something wrong with me. I could, but I don't bleed. There's something
Funky
wrong
riff,
with
man.
me. I like autonomy, away from all you freaks. There's something wrong with
Very
me.
bluesy.
There's something wrong with me.
Standard.
I can feel the needles in my hands, feel the needles in my
You gotta change here with the build.
crawling up my spine where God only knows. For I am deaf and I can feel. I got my hands upon the wheel. I am not lost, for
quiet
I
chords.
have found the only one who put me down. For I am.
Okay, let's stop before it gets to it really takes off there. So that was really cool. We had that riff start with the breaks in it, which is really just a cool change with the feel to do that kind of thing. I really do like that kind of sound. And then we get the full riff here with all the notes, and it's got that little walk up and down at the end. It sounds like it's using the blue note there, so we're using a flat 5, I think, and it's a very bluesy sounding thing, especially with the way Taylor's also singing it. So that's really cool there. Let's quickly, while we got it, let's talk about the lyrics. So the first thing, it says, "There's something wrong with me. I cut, but I don't bleed. There's something wrong with me. I like autonomy. Away from all your freaks. There's something wrong with me. I can feel the needles in my hands, feel the needles in my bones, crawling up my spine to where God only knows. For I am death and I can feel. I got my hands upon the wheel. I am not lost, for I have found the only one who put me down. What's wrong with me? I cut, but I don't bleed. There's something wrong with me. I like autonomy." So we're saying there's something wrong with them for, I think, rejecting some type of pattern here, or, you know, expectation. Because autonomy, the opposite of that would be, you know, not having autonomy, not being independent, having no independence, basically. And then it says, "Away from all you freaks." It's like she's saying there's something wrong with her for not liking or wanting to do the typical thing or be in the typical expectation that you might have, that people might have, or society might have. I would think. Now the pre-chorus with the needles in my hands and my bones, I'm not sure where that's going with that, because then when it goes to the chorus for I am death and I can feel. So I don't know if this is like the, death of that idea or some idea of wanting this typical thing or pattern. I guess maybe the song is about, being in this pattern or expectation or typical, I guess, societal ideal or something like that. Then realizing that you don't want that, and then you become an agent of that change, or you're experiencing the destruction of that, and then that change into a new direction or whatever. And maybe it also is referencing the difficulty with, and maybe it's also referencing the difficulty of being aware of that change and the difficulty of navigating that or something like that. Go back to the song. That was way too long of an analysis.
Who put me down, for I am death and I won't break. I got a life I got to take. When will it end, this suffering I play? It was nice to know you.
I do like her vocal delivery on this. Very
From a magazine, there's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. I can feel the needles in my hands, feel the needles in my bones, crawling up my spine where God only knows. For I am death and I can feel. I got my hands up on the wheel. I am not lost, for I have found the only one who put me down. For I am death and I won't break. I got a life I got to take. When will it end, this suffering I play? It was nice to know you.
Stop again, talk about the vocal style in the chorus a little bit. I like the energy there. It's very aggressive. I like the kind of fry she's doing, the distortion. A little bit lower, but then you hit that take in there, and she does that very forward and nasally. And it's a really good impact on that, It's just a really good aggressive sound in that sense. And I do like she's also playing with the dynamics a lot. And we got some introductions of other things like harmonies and doubles in there that were really cool. And of course, we got to talk about the band for a second. Obviously, the guys in the band are great. And I'm terrible at research, I guess, because I don't actually know any of their names. Taylor Momsen's so iconic that I just obviously know her. But they're all excellent at what they do. Their guitarist is a really good riff writer. And drums are really good and strong here. I don't know if I'm hearing the bass enough, but I got to pay more attention to that to hear it.
In the back of your mind, where even dark is blind,
You got a bridge. Very cool.
looking for a sign, waiting for your time.
Bats. Of course, we got the bat reference.
But you can't outrun the hand of fate. For I am
Really
death
great
and all
range there.
alone. So many years out on my own, and everyone just runs and hides away from me.
A big breath there. Really cool bridge there. Really nice cool down. It was pretty nice. What does the bridge say? Back of your mind, where even dark is blind, looking for a sign, waiting for your time to come, but you cannot run the hand of fate, and I will wait, for I am death and all alone, so many years out of my own, and everyone just runs and hides away. Earlier interpretation could be contradicted by this, but I think this is still some type of metaphorical type of thing going on here. Time to come, but you can't outrun the hand of fate, and I will wait, for I am death. I feel like this song is kind of an overarching theme about change in some way, from a reality that you knew or you thought you understood to some other thing. and as if the realization itself is death, but then it says, for I am death. So it's a really tough metaphoric thing to interpret on this song. But I am enjoying the song though, so.
Hides away from me. For I am death, and I can feel. I got my hands upon the
Extra
wheel.
aggressive
I am not
entry
lost,
into
for
that.
I have found the only one who put me down. For I am death, and I won't break. I got a life I got to take. When will it end, this suffering of me? It was nice to know you.
And there it is. Alright, so there's the new Pretty Reckless song, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed that. It's nice to get some really great rock music out there on the airwaves today. You don't always get, great inspired rock music these days, but this is a great example of a band that is doing really cool things and really doing things right. Taylor's obviously the consummate rock star. She's awesome. She's got her own unique vibe and really sells it well, and that's, really what you got to do as a rock star and a performer, and she's awesome at that. And this song is really interesting. These lyrics, I think, are kind of deep, actually. Difficult to interpret, which is always a good sign, in my opinion, of lyric writing. Now, sometimes you do want a song to have a clear idea or an identity of what it is, but it's also good to have a song that isn't like that and keeps you guessing, which also keeps you coming back to it to try to figure out what exactly it's trying to say. But anyway, it's a great song. Really aggressive hard rock music is the kind of stuff I really like. And I'm also really curious what the new album is going to be. I definitely expect there to be one, because with them, they don't just release singles for no reason. There's usually an album coming. So that'll be really awesome to see what we've got in store from them in the future. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the reaction today. Leave a comment down below if you'd like. As always, don't forget to click the bell so that you know when a new video is going to be out on the channel. And I'll see you guys next time in another video. Have a good one.